we'll get into the Bruins and Maple Leafs idea of the Stanley Cup Final, because I think that is the most fun. Can you imagine what that would be like? Like the hype. You would need to put fans in there. Like,
Oh yeah.
I feel like there are at least 100,000 people on each side, fans, who would say, we do not care about COVID. We will go in those arenas and we will cheer as loud as we can. But you can put us in bubbles. You can put us in masks. Just we want to be there. Like, that would be crazy for the cup. Oh,
I mean, I think Gary Bettman would be doing cartwheels if they got any situation.
and you know
like
they're
that
going to
where
a game 7. You know it's
Oh,
going
of
to a game
course.
7.
Imagine if it just ended like in 5. It wasn't even close. Like it was a pretty like pedestrian. Every game was like 3-1.
Yeah,
2-0.
3-1. No penalties really,
Yeah.
just kind of back and forth.
But I mean, the way those two teams always seem to play out these series. You know what would happen though is that, you know, there's like the every dog has its day. It would be the year that the Maple Leafs finally get over the hump is in the Stanley Cup Final, which would be the worst.
That would be the most devastating thing ever.
I would have to I think log off Twitter. I think I would have to I would have to get rid of it. Be like, you guys can find me on Foursquare because I'm switching social media channels. The deluge of chirps that I get on Twitter from Maple Leafs fans, it would be rough.
It would be so bad. And you just think of like all the jokes and all the making fun of them for the past 7 years that we've done. For us, it's been the past, few years on Twitter, because I don't think we were, big in the Bruins community on Twitter back in 2013, but we still made jokes to our friends and stuff. But you think back to all the stuff, all the shit that's been said, that's like, that would be the worst, because it would all come back to bite us. It would all come back to bite us. And the jokes would have to go. And I guess that's sort of like how the Yankees felt in 2004 with the Red Sox.
Yes.
Like, that's essentially what this is kind of brewing into. Right? I mean, the Bruins aren't winning, championships every year. And, the Maple Leafs are still making the playoffs. And sometimes when they're not losing to a Zamboni driver. But
yes, which he will definitely start Game 7 if they get to the Bruins. Going to bring in David Ayers on the taxi squad. It's going to be the secret weapon. It's going to be the secret. Yeah, he's not even going to play. He's going to be in warm-ups. He's just going to be staring over at the bench.
He's going to be at center ice, just like in his goalie stance, like hunched over, staring at the Leafs end.
You know what it's going to be? The Bruins, are going to try to get Tom Brady again, and he's going to say no, as he always does. And David Ayers is going to be the Game 7 fan banner captain.
Oh, that's going to be hot. That is going to be something.
Just in full goalie gear, just sweating as he's
burns a Maple Leafs flag.
Yeah, exactly.
But I could see it. I mean, if I could put money on the fact that the Stanley Cup will be Bruins Maple Leafs, I would do it in a second, just for the fun of if that actually happened.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, you go to Bet Online to do it. You got to do it there, obviously. But yes, the idea of that remotely being a chance is enough to make me so excited for this NHL season. That if you can't find anything to be excited about, COVID's got you down, maybe you lost your job, all that stuff. What should get you to May 8th is there's a chance the Bruins and the Maple Leafs could play in the Stanley Cup Final.
I mean, let's be fair. After the past year, we've had crazier things can happen than the Bruins playing the Maple Leafs. So I mean, it's actually it's not like a daydream scenario that you imagine of like, imagine if the Bruins played the Habs or Toronto for the Cup. How wild that would be. That would never happen because of our divisions, but there's a chance. Of course, it's going to now be like, I'm trying to think what would be the worst, like least interesting. Like it would be the Florida Panthers against the Winnipeg Jets, and Gary Bettman is going to be beside himself. But
that could happen anyways in a normal time. It would be you'd have to do like Arizona and like Winnipeg as that would be like the worst possible. And
the Flames.
Yes, or the Flames. Arizona and Calgary, though, that's what's gonna happen.
Yes, of course.
That is like you'll have some fracacta weird two teams that you'd never want to see in the Stanley Cup Final. It'll be like 2-4
Darcy Kemper just on a run.